Hey guys, I figured we'd do a little bit of bonus footage and actually push the button to go up and see where that takes us. And maybe try a couple other things, but just for the hell of it. Let's see where this takes us. I'm curious. After the awesomeness that was the real ending, I'm curious to see what else there is to this thing. Alright, where are you taking me? What in the hell? Combine stuff. What? What? No way. What? Maybe this isn't bonus footage,
It almost perplexed Stanley that he had actually gone and stepped into this metal trap. After all, it should have been no surprise that this thing would lead him to his death.
Oh,
but he thought to himself, this is simply the price to pay for ruining a perfectly good story. So he resigned and willingly accepted his fate, the inevitable end toward which he had spent so long stumbling. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, I guess it is bonus footage. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley,
What?
cried the narrator as he sent his subject down the conveyor belt and into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What is going on? It's a story within a story within a game.
It's a shame, then, that for all his work, it was such a meaningless victory for the narrator. Did he really think he would accomplish anything by murdering this disposable vessel?
What the fuck? The hell is... Everything's all... Okay, yeah, this is supposed to be all glitchy and weird, isn't it? All kinds of weird shit.
Every possible choice Stanley could make had been designed for him long before he ever set foot here. The narrator wanted to kill him. Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start.
Yes.
There's no salvation for either of these two, I'm afraid. The narrator had as little power over Stanley as Stanley did over the paths that he walked. But listen to me. This story is not over. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
What?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh. Well, stuff. It's just gonna leave me at the black screen. Seriously? Do I have to click? Seriously? I clicked. Seriously? Do I have to hit escape? Alright, I'm gonna escape. You stupid thing. You're evil. Come on. I don't want to... I want to see if... there could be something else. You never know. I doubt it. Okay. New game. Right. I want to try something else. Stop recording.
This is important.
We're back here.
Stanley walked through the red door.
So we're gonna do the red door and see what happens.
Good, good. Now, if you don't mind, there's something I'd like to show you. But to do that, I think it would be best for us to start from the beginning.
What?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
The door shut.
His job pushing buttons demanded little of him, so there was not much of himself to give. And in this way, Stanley's job felt less and less like his every day.
Press B on
But
your
if
keyboard.
buttons need pushing one day, it means they'll need pushing
Press
the next
Y.
and then the next. So, without question or judgment, Stanley continued to do what the screen told
Press
him.
P.
One keystroke flowed into another keystroke, flowed into his ride home, flowed into dinner,
Press
flowed into waking
J.
up, flowed into going to work, and here he was again. Stanley was
doing
typing out a
anything.
complete sentence that said absolutely nothing at all. If in reality no one ever actually disappeared from the office, and Stanley never got the opportunity to make a decision, to choose which path he wanted to take, would his life still have any meaning? Perhaps when we long for something deeply enough, these hopes and fantasies become so strong in our minds that we truly believe that we're there, controlling that person and living that adventure. To manipulate your own thoughts and
tax
emotions
returns.
might mean freedom from a
Okay.
self-imposed prison. But these delusions can be fatal to those who can't tell the difference. And so, Stanley asked, if that door never opened, if I'll never be able to walk away from those people and from these buttons, is this life still worth experiencing? Am I actually happy? Stanley answered this question by pushing a button. Then he
die.
pushed a button, and then he pushed a
I
button.
could kill myself
Then
with the
he
console.
pushed a button. Then he pushed a button.
Right. Okay. I wouldn't doubt that there's more little endings to this game, but I think I've exhausted all the ones I feel I need to. Yeah. So that's it for our bonus footage. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. Goodbye.